Hello, musicians! I hope you guys have been practicing. I'm not going to go over all of the songs today, but I really want to get to Renaissance dance. So for our warm-up today, I want you guys to do hot airs and holy fingers. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the first time with you. And then the second time, I'm going to let just the music run. And you can, of course, pause and start however you want to. And then I'm going to do pretty much the second thing with Renaissance dance. We'll go over it. I'll play it for you. And then I'm just going to let the music go so you have the opportunity to play and practice all by yourself. Okay? So let's go over our song, of course, first. The recorder in your right hand is where you will begin. Be sure to hold the bottom and move it to your chin. With your left hand, give a thumbs up on the back hole. It must go. Press 1, it's B. Press 2, it's A. Press 3, it's G, you know. All right, guys, let's get cracking. All right, guys, so I want to remind you that for this song, there is a 16-beat introduction. That's what that big black line at the very top means. It is a rest, and on the top where it says that number 4, it means that there's 4 beats in each measure, and it's 16 beats. So I'm going to count you into 16. I want to remind you that we do this song pretty much 4 times, but on the very, very last time, we do that kind of time warp jump, right? And we go all the way from measure 13, and we skip it to the last and final line, which we do not do until that point. All right, here we go. Get ready? I'm going to count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, guys, good job. Sorry I squeaked a couple of times in there. My mouth's a little, now I guess I'm a little dehydrated, and that does happen, so make sure that you're always drinking water when you drink it. I'm not making excuses. It's actually a real thing. If your mouth gets too dry and you're not having that amount of air go in, it actually does affect it. So let's go on to you guys playing it all by yourself. I will count you in, and I'll kind of guide you where you should be. But remember, it's like reading a book. Keep your eyes on the prize, all right? Where you are reading, you're reading the first line to the second, to the third, to the fourth. You get to that repeat sign, back to the beginning again, all right? All right, guys, get ready. I'm going to count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Measure 13. Should be going on to the 4th line now. Back to the beginning. G-A-B-A-G. Measure 13. Third time. G-A-B-A-G. Measure 13. Last time. All right, we're going to do our time warp. Here we go. Last line. G-A-B-A-G. 223. We're slowing down. Nice job, guys. We're now up to our very regal sounding song, the Renaissance Dance. And like I told you last time, in my opinion, I think this one's a lot easier than Hot Air and Holy Fingers, mainly because it's very straightforward. Quarter notes, the black ones get 1 beat. The ones that are white inside get 2 beats. The notes are the same. There's no rest. There's no funny business. There's no repeating. It's just we started at the beginning and we make our way all the way to the end. I also mentioned last time that it's a special type of song called an AABA song. Basically what that means is that the melody repeats 3 times for the A, and at the end again for the other A. And the bridge, the part that's a little bit differently, that is our B part. Think about the song Old MacDonald, right? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, right? That's A. I just did that. Now, that same melody I'm going to do for the next part. And on his farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O, right? So both of those times that went la 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 la. Now I'm up to my bridge. The bridge is the only part of the song that's a little bit different. It's my B part. With an oink oink here and an oink oink there, here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink, right? And then my final part, I go back to that original melody. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. So think about that. Think about other like kid songs, and even not just kid songs and nursery songs, but I hear it on the radio a lot. A lot of musical artists use that same format. It's kind of a fun, easy format, okay? And a lot of them kind of make the ending a little bit fancy, and that's kind of what we're going to do in Renaissance Dance too. We're actually going to come back to that little bit of the bridge at the very end to close it out. So once again, for this song, we have 16-beat introduction. The notes are the same. Remember when you're blowing on your notes, okay? That back hole is covered up the entire time, 100% of the time. Then you have B, then you have A, then you have G. When you blow in nice and gentle. If you're squeaking, it's probably one of 2 things. You're either, number 1, blowing too hard, or number 2, not covering up the holes enough. So if you're squeaking and your mom or dad are like, okay, that's enough for quarter for now, it's probably because of that. So you want to, as a musician, you want to fix your mistakes, okay? Unfortunately, I can't hear you, and that stinks because I love hearing you. I want to be able to hear you, and that's why I have you guys send the video to me. But while you're practicing, I can't hear you. So you need to say to yourself, hey, you know what? It's a little sour. I'm going to have to find out why. Why is it sour? Let me take a look at my recorder. Let me make sure I'm covering it up with my mouth properly, and so on. It's a really important step for a musician, or really just anything. You're making a mistake, you want to fix it. You want to try to figure out how to make it better. Okay, so here we go. This is Renaissance dance. Just like Hot Air and Holy Fingers, I'm going to do it once with you, and then the next time, I'm not. I'm going to disappear, and I want you to use that to practice. Okay, I'll try to guide you a little bit. I don't like to speak too much because that kind of defeats the purpose, but I just kind of want to guide you along so you don't get lost. Okay, here we go. Renaissance dance. All right, got my right hand on the bottom. I'm ready to start with the G. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing. All right, good. One of the hardest things about the song is that there really is no rest. So there's no built-in breathing time. So if you have to breathe, what do? You breathe. Don't worry if there's not breathe-in time. Make sure you're breathing. Yes, it's great to be able to do as much as you can without. You don't want to breathe every other note, right? That might disrupt the song's flow, but you definitely want to take a breath if you need to breathe, please, okay? All right, so we're going to go on to my next slide, which is basically going to be exactly the same thing, just without me. And I want you to give this one a try on your own. Now remember, practicing with me is great, but the best practice is going to come from you doing it on your own. So playing it once with me and being like, I got this, hopefully that'd be nice, okay? But I really, really want you to concentrate on those notes. Try to really get them nice and clean, nice and clear, okay? Here we go. We're starting with our introduction. Get ready, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Take your time. Measure 13 is exactly the same thing we played. G, G, B. Don't forget those half notes. Hold them for 2 beats. Okay, hopefully you guys did a good job. If you have any questions, you know always to write to me. For this week, make sure you are practicing all your recorded songs. That is always a general reminder that just because they're not on this particular video, I don't like to waste all of my time doing every single one. And the same thing I would do in class. You know, if our class is 45 minutes, we can't do every single song every single time a few times. We just won't have enough time. So definitely though, on a daily basis, you should be at least practicing one or two of the songs until you get good at all of them. Um, what I want you to do though for homework for me this week is to send me a video of you playing the song that we just did, Renaissance Dance. I've seen most of you send me videos already of Pirio, Lullaby, Merrily We Roll Along, Jazzy Buns, and Hot Air and Holy Fingers. But this is our new one. So you don't have to worry about sending me any other videos. Limit it down to one. One video is plenty. You don't need to send me 5, 6 videos. I know if the video is too long to send, just send me a clip, okay? Believe me, I can get all of the information from just a clip of it. So you don't have to feel like, oh, it's too big, I need to send a couple of videos. It's really okay, I promise, okay? If you absolutely must, then fine, but you really don't have to. All right, guys, I want you guys to have a fantastic week, and I will see you next time. Bye.